I'm going to show you 3 mistakes that you're probably making when beating extreme demons. And by the end of this video, you could be going from insane demons to extremes in a matter of weeks. And I'll break down these mistakes in complete detail, and I guarantee you you're probably doing them. So mistake number 1 is beating levels way too hard for your skill level. Let me show you how to find out if you're doing this and how to fix it. So in order to avoid this, you have to decide on what extreme demon you're gonna do after another. And there are a couple resources for that. So number 1 is you can just kind of wing it and kind of just like do it on your own. So you can just find levels here and make a list of what you're gonna do from one to another. Another way is doing what other people have done and then maybe rearranging it to your style. It's like what, any YouTubers have done, for example. And one resource that I really like is the all rated extreme demons list. You can kind of go through this and see some popular extremes you can do. They have the full list of like the place that is in. So this is going to be a really great resource for finding extremes to do and kind of going up as, the extremes get harder and harder. And you could do this thing called jumping. It's basically where you do a level and then you do a level that is exponentially harder. And if you feel like the extreme demon you just beat is super easy, you can do stuff like that. So yeah. And if you're not on extreme demons yet, here's how I would go to do it. So you can either do like 3 easy demons, 3 mediums, 3 hards, 3 insanes, and then an extreme, or you can do like 5 of each. You can even do 2, and if you really want to get a bunch of skill, you can even do like 6. And you can use other websites that include these difficulties as well. And by the way, all this is personal preference, right? So you just really do whatever you want, do what feels comfortable for you. So yeah. And mistake number 2 is not practicing enough. So let me show you how to practice your level to beat it fast. So my 2 favorite practice tips and, the most effective tips, I would say are doing daily practice sessions and beating the level front to back. Let me show you. So I'm just gonna choose Bloodbath because, why not? I'm actually gonna choose Cataclysm instead. And now I just want to be in practice mode. So there we go. So for me, that took me 30 attempts. Now let's do it again. And once you beat it again, you want to make your practice mode attempts lower each time you do your session. So I don't think I'm going to finish this practice mode just for the sake of time. But I recommend you doing 3 to 5 practice mode sessions per day. I would say it's a pretty good amount. And then the other strategy, let me show you. So you want auto checkpoints off, so let's turn it off. And then you want to put a couple checkpoints in each game mode switch. And once you get to the end, you want to press this one right here and beat it from this checkpoint. And press it again and delete a couple checkpoints until you get to your other game mode. So for me, it's right about here. And then you want to keep doing that, keep deleting checkpoints as you go and completing the level. So just keep deleting checkpoints and then keep playing from each game mode switch. Okay, I just deleted all my checkpoints. And once you get to the end, you just want to beat it and then actually start from 0. So try from 0, maybe try potentially getting a new best. So yeah, those are the 2, honestly, my favorite practice tips. They're not too hard to do, so yeah. And finally, mistake number 3 is not using mods like startpos switcher and speedhack. Let me show you. So basically, you want to have geode, which I'm sure you already have, and then you want to download this mod. It's called Eclipse. And once you do that, you're gonna want to search up your level and then start POS. So I'm just gonna do Bloodbath for an example. So Bloodbath, start POS. And then you're gonna want to copy the level. And then press tab and make sure Smart Start POS and Start POS switch are enabled. And you go inside, and now if you press Q and D, you can transfer over between different star positions. This is like really helpful for beating extremes. So with this, the easiest strategy is practice each star position. So practice until you get consistent with this part, this part, this part, this part, this part, this part, and so on. And once you feel like you've practiced all the parts, you just want to go back and practice your hard parts. So for example, this part right here, I think it's pretty hard, so I'm going to practice this. Now with speed hack, let's press tab again. It's right here, so we'll enable it. And you want to go to a hard part, so right here is the hardest part by far of the level. Now for speed hack, press tab, and speed hack is right here, so you can enable it. And you want to start at 0.5, and then just try to beat the level right here. And then you want to do 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, and so on and so forth. And make sure you're doing each speed hack interval 3 times. So doing this part 3 times and each in, what is it, 0.9. And then move it up to 1. And then see if you can do it. This is probably like honestly the best tip to beat extreme demons. It has helped me so much, I swear. And make sure to do this with your other hard parts as well. So that'll be the end of the video. If you watched till the end, I recommend checking out my video where I showed 4 practice tips that all top players use. So I'll see you there.